mic, one soul. Queens and kings in the building. Check the vibe.
Girl, you know the truth when the mic ignite the flame. Every word a scar, every bar a name. From the struggle where the cold winds blow, we ride our souls in the rhythm of the flow. No crown needed, we already royal. Ink in the veins, keep the legacy loyal. If you ask who we are when the beat go hard, we the voice of the streets, every rhyme a memoir. Who am I to spark in the dark where the rebels dwell? Spitting scriptures like a prophet with a rebel yell. Pen carved galaxies deep in the notepad. Every metaphor, war report from a broke pad. Turn street pain into poetry habitual. Mind sharps a vertical, climb to the pinnacle. Fuck a throne, I build empires from syllables. Rhymes in the lock like the weak reconsider. I'm a storm in the calm, voice deadly and bitter. Who am I is every bar like a spark to ignite the stage. Legacy written in the ink of survival. A queen in the cipher, rivals in denial. Girl, you know the truth when the mic ignite the flame. Every word a scar, every bar a name. From the struggle where the cold winds blow, we ride our souls in the rhythm of the flow. No crown needed, we already royal. Ink in the veins, keep the legacy loyal. If you ask who we are when the beat go hard, we the voice of the streets, every rhyme a memoir.
Who am I to echo in the corridor of lost dreams? Raised where the blocks turn prophets to fiends. Street literature carved in the system ain't saving. Rhythm like loaded revolver with wisdom inside it. Every line a relic from a war with the demons. Soul of a poet in a city of heathens. Seen queens rise when the world start pressing. So I spit jewels in the currency nobody can holler. Who am I to hunger when the drum line bang? Voice of the corner where the young lions hang. Legacy heavy in the lungs when I breathe. Every verse like a key to the locks of the streets.
Who am I to thunder when the silence crack open? Every rhyme like a dagger wrapped in devotion. So I spit like a storm in the eye of the storm. Bars heavyweight like the weak mind silent. Fuck fame, I'm here for the art and the science. Where syllables collide like titans and riots. Cut through illusions while affording the cadence. Each verse a blueprint for lyrical greatness. Who am I to answer when the question ignite? Voice of the women bringing balance to the fight. Legacy etched in the rhythm we breathe. Three kings of the mic, but the queens hold the keys. Girl, you know the truth when the mic ignite the flame. Every word a scar, every bar a name. Yeah.
Steady. It's time.
Observe the pattern before the first move. Heavy wool coats, hidden blades in the lining. No loud entrances, just the air getting thinner. We navigate the grid like a master architect. Patience is a weapon, sharpened in the dark. Check the pyramid, watch the loyalty dissolve. Position the pieces while they argue over scraps. My silence is a heavy weight on their chest. Cold calculation, every breath is a contract. We don't chase the crown, we just move the throne. The hierarchy bends under the weight of the boots. Iron fist inside a velvet glove, tight grip. Systemation of the old guard's name. Low frequency pressure, rattling the window panes. The takeover is quiet, a surgical strike. No fingerprints left on the broken glass. The arrival. The map is redrawn in a single night. The arrival. Strategic moves, no wasted motion here. The arrival. The new power settles like lead in the water. The arrival. Calculated, cold, and final. I watch the board from the high ground. Alliance and snap like dry twigs in the winter. We don't trade favors, we just collect debts. The atmosphere shifts, a heavy fog rolling in. They didn't see the wave until the tide rose. Sophisticated malice wrapped in calm gaze. Every word is a bullet, every pause is a threat. We rewrite the laws of the pavement today. Tension thick enough to cut with a dull blade. No ego, just the physics of the power grab. The city swallows the noise of transition. Built a fortress out of broken promises. Now the keys are turning into heavy locks. Execution is flawless, a military dance. The foundation is ours, the peak is in sight. The era of the loud talker is officially dead. The arrival. The map is redrawn in a single night. The arrival. Strategic moves, no wasted motion here. The arrival. The new power settles like lead in the water. The arrival. Calculated, cold, and final.
It's over. Strategic. Cold.
to map the future on the same cracked pavement. Late night conversations about the moves we was making. Dream chasing city lights reflect in the puddles. 3 queens in the struggle, built strength from the trouble. Shared meals when the fridge barely held any hope. Shared coats in the winter when the wind couldn't cope. But the rope that we climbed up together got severed by a whisper in the dark from a sister we treasured. Hard lesson, learn the code through the pain in the chest. Not everybody in your circle wants you at your best. Some watch your ride rise with a smile they disguise, while they plant little lies just to balance the skies. Still I breathe slow, let the rhythm restore me, cause betrayal just is the chapter, it ain't ending the story. And the glory of the circle ain't a jewel you can borrow. We still queens of today and the rulers of tomorrow. Every scar tell a tale that the wise understand, how the closest hand can turn to a stranger's hand. We was building something bigger than the blocks we survived, but the cracks start showing where the trust once thrived. You ever feel the cold shift when the loyalty fade, like the sun disappearing through the clouds of a shade? Conversations get short, eyes wander away, and the vibe in the room start to quietly sway. I ain't bitter, just aware how the spirit get tested. Some people love your light till it shine unexpected, then they question your direction, throw doubt in your vision. But the circle move with purpose and a deeper precision. So we rise from the lesson like the phoenix and flame. Different roads, different codes, but the truth stay the same. What you broke couldn't stop what the universe started. 3 souls still whole even though we departed. Yeah. I remember quiet nights where the soul felt clear, where the laughter of the circle echo hope in the air. But the air turned thin when the trust disappeared, like a mirror cracked slow when the truth draw near. See, the game of the streets ain't just money and pride, it's the people in your life that determine the ride. Some walk with you honest through the storm and the rain, others fold when the pressure start revealing the strain. So I meditate deeper on the paths that we take, how a bond built in love still can suddenly break. But a queen keep her grace even wounded inside, cause integrity the throne where the spirit reside. Now the circle move wiser with the vision refined. Every loss left a jewel in the depths of the mind, and the shine that we carry ain't a crown made of gold. It's the truth in our hearts and the stories we told.
Broken crown, sovereign circle, we still rising. Peace.
Check 1 and 2. It's that sovereign summer. Yeah, we on the heat. Yeah, we on the heat. Hydrants open, water hitting the street, keeping it cool in the borough heat. Bamboo earrings swinging silver on the neck. The queen is in the building, better show some respect. We don't need a reason to climb to the top. We don't need a reason to climb to the top. Once the rhythm starts, we never go no stop. Hoop games jumping on the blacktop court. Ruling this kingdom, it's a sovereign sport. Keeping the vibes high, keeping it sport. Keeping the vibes high, keeping it clean. The finest architects you ever seen. Ice water dripping, staying on the grind. Everything I want is already mine. It's mine, it's mine. It's a sovereign summer, feel the heat. Queens of the neighborhood ruling the street. Hold the crown high, never let it slip. Pure royalty on every single trip. Everything we want, we take it as ours. Stronger than the sun, reaching for the stars. Silk dress flowing while the park jam rocks. Setting up the speakers on the center of the blocks. Don't ask if I'm feeling okay, I'm the best. Put the crown on my head, put the fake to the test. Put the crown on my head, put the fake to the test. Cold drinks in the cooler, counting up the pay. Sovereign ladies gonna lead the way. Sovereign ladies gonna lead the way. If you're looking for a leader, look at the throne. Yeah, ruling this town on a level of our own. It's a sovereign summer, feel the heat. Queens of the neighborhood ruling the street. Hold the crown high, never let it slip. Pure royalty on every single trip. Yeah. Everything we want, we take it as ours. Stronger than the sun, reaching for the stars. Never be me. Brooklyn, done.
Yeah. Uptown in the building. Watch the silk drag on the floor.
Eating steak on a plastic crate. Italian leather touching the dirty subway bench. I used to weigh the product on a silver spoon. Now the jewelry scale does all the heavy lifting.
Count it up.
Bottega boots, skipping over the gutter water. My coat costs more than your father's mortgage. Bittersweet, taste the winning while the block bleeds. Bittersweet, taste the winning while the block bleeds. I keep a razor hidden in a Chanel clutch.
Sharp.
The transition was violent, but the fabric is soft. We chased the paper until the ink ran dry. Get that money! From the stairwell to the marble foyer. Street business with a boardroom attitude. Exactative. The crown is heavy, but the neck is ice. Success is a grudge I hold against everyone. My team functions like a private equity firm. We acquire territory and liquidate the competition.
Move out.
Scrubbing the grime from under my manicured nails. I remember under my manicured nails. I remember the smell of kerosene and hunger. Now it's vintage wine and tactical silence. You talk too much for a person with nothing. I'm a street general in a silk blouse. Moving units from a suite at the pier.
Check the ledger.
We chased the paper until the ink ran dry. Get that money! From the stairwell to the marble foyer. Street business with a boardroom attitude. Exactative. The crown is heavy, but the neck is ice. Success is a grudge I hold against everyone. Black Range Rover with the almond interior. I'm navigating the intersection of greed and grace.
Watch the wheels.
Leaving the borough, but the borough never leaves me. I bought a penthouse just to look down. The view is better when you've crawled the basement.
Way down.
No handshakes, just wire transfers and nods. I turned a nickel rock into a real estate empire.
Empire.
The hustle is the only religion I practice.